Jesus says, "An onslaught against your purity is on its way. Be on guard." February 7th, 2016. Words from Jesus through Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Jesus began, "My children, did I not tell you that you would be tempted in ways never before experienced? Or at least experience things that you were never tempted with before? Well, that time is upon you, and many are giving into things they should be abstaining from. I would ask you to call upon me in that hour when the fires of temptation are the hottest, and I will deliver you. Please do not give in to the devil's proposals. These are refining fires meant to polish off the surface of the precious facets of your soul that is so on fire with love for me. The devils would lower your desires to become carnal, but I say rise up and take command of your flesh and put down these evil propositions before they can gain a foothold in you. The devils are looking for the stragglers, the weak ones that can't keep up, the compromised, the injured, the languishing ones. But I say to you, I will defend you in that moment. Call on me and do not go the way of sin. Rather refocus on me and I will handle these things that are too much for you. In each of you there is a point of tolerance, a point at which you can no longer maintain your purity. That is when you need to call on me. That is when I will come to your rescue and make the difference. And I had a thought here I wanted to share with you. I know that when I was younger and single and raising 4 children, wow, I had a lot of temptations. Not only was I needy for affection, but my hormones were also very strong. And I found myself at the point where I could compromise. One of the things that gave me courage to pass that temptation by was comparing the object of my affections to the beauty of Jesus. Time was going to come when we would be joined in a pure heavenly relationship, and comparing anyone to Jesus made them pale, and this left me totally detached from whoever the devils were trying to tempt me with. And this was before I met Ezekiel. There was just no one who could compare to Jesus. So I noticed the Lord would immediately remind me of Himself and that I belonged to Him, and that kept me from sinning or being tempted to get into a relationship that was not of Him. When the time came, He gave me the right man who was His choice to care for me, and our attraction to one another was a strictly spiritual friendship for a year, until He opened our eyes to one another at the appropriate time, and we realized God had chosen us to be together as husband and wife. Looking back on it, having 4 children with the wrong man left serious repercussions in our lives. Eventually, I would find the right path for my life, and he would find his, and we would go 2 separate ways. And the DNA in our children was divided up in the same way. We were not one with the Lord, and neither were our children. Had I married Ezekiel and had children with him, how blessed they would be, because their genetic makeup would be much more harmonious and inclined towards God. Nevertheless, God is still the victor. Though the road is much rougher, I trust Him to bring them all home. Oh dear young ones, don't marry the wrong man or woman. Wait for God's appointed choice. You will never regret it. Guard your heart closely and do not give it away in an impetuous moment. The demons always look for the times when we are tired or sick and are not functioning in our normal strength of self-control. Still, if we cry out to Jesus, He will save us. It is our choice. Jesus continued, "Now I will tell you a secret. 9 times out of 10, when you feel tempted in this way, it is demonic. They have a way of electronically sending impulses to certain points in your bodies that will cause you to be aroused. And they will do the same things to the people around you, setting you up for an occasion of sin. They will, in fact, also give you dreams to try and instigate fornication. I'm not talking here about the demons that stalk in the night to cause arousal. Rather, I'm talking about masquerading demons who appear in your dreams or thoughts, looking like someone you know or have an affection for, but in reality, it is a demon. Be smarter than the enemy, my children. Do not allow him to steal your purity or compromise and ruin your lives with the wrong spouse. Wait until I designate a spouse for you. Wait until I reveal a match truly made in heaven. The repercussions are lifelong and beyond even this generation. Yet know that even now, if you've walked into the wrong relationship, I can and will still do what is necessary to help you lead a fulfilling life. Just remain vigilant, faithful, and obedient to me. It is not always in your power to win every confrontation with evil, but it is in mine.